Hi everyone, welcome to the series Studying in the UK. I'm Kim. I used to study Master and PhD in the UK, and I did this series to share my own experience studying in the UK as an international student. I also invite some of my friends to share their experiences with you guys as well. So hopefully it's useful to you if you consider studying in the UK or if you're already a UK student. Today, I'm so happy to have my famous guest speaker on the show, Miss Hannah Hoang. So Hannah is a professional singer and marketer at the moment. Hannah used to study A level and bachelor degree in the UK. So thank you very much, Hannah, to be on the show for accepting my invitation. Could you please introduce a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Chikim. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah. So first of all, very thank you for inviting me to this show. It's so helpful. It's so nice to receive your invitation. So I'm Hannah Hoang. I'm 24 years old, and I'd lived in the UK for 5 years before I moved back to Vietnam in 2019. I did 2 years of A level and 3 years of undergraduate doing specialized in marketing at Nottingham Business School, and
Mm.
back in Vietnam and a full time professional marketer, a content creator, and also an indie artist. Yes.
Yeah. And before talking to you, I checked your YouTube channel again. I realized that you are a famous singer at the moment. You have more than 20 million viewers on YouTube and more than 200,000 followers. So congratulations on your achievement. Uh, yeah, even that you just come back to Vietnam for 2 years only. Yeah. Uh,
2 years.
s- More than 2 years. Yeah. Yeah. So you study A level in the UK for 2 years, right? And I can imagine at that time you're quite young, like 16, 17, right?
16. I was
16. Yeah. To be honest with you, it's too young for me to be alone and study in another country. Yeah. Why did you decide to study in the UK at that time?
um I don't know how other people live is, but to me the decision to study in UK was quite easy. To be honest, I have a sister, and at the time she was studying in the UK. She was living
Ah.
in, and she was actually taking a course in Nottingham Trent University. Also, she did art, and when my parents decided for me to go study abroad, it was very easy for us, like, because I had a sister there, so the decision for me to stay in the UK was reasonable, right? I had a sister,
Yeah.
settle down
Yeah.
there. So yeah, we chose the UK. Very simple. And also another reason is that personally, I also love England. I love the UK. I love England. And at the time, people were choosing. People would choose either America or Australia or Canada, and I was like, oh, England was something that is different. It's a different country. Like,
Yeah.
not go to. So and I personally was like, I love something different. I don't like
Mm.
go trend or follow other people. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna go to a different country. And England sounds very nice, right? So and I love the accent. So yeah, I was very happy to choose England as my destination.
Yeah. And I can feel that you're happy with your decision right now, right? Yeah. But you're really lucky to have your sister with you at that time. Yeah. And then yeah, you two stay in the same city as well. So I could imagine that she have you a lot from the early days.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my sister had 1 year left in the UK before I
Okay.
came. when I came, my sister was staying there with me for a whole year, and then after that she moved back. But then yeah, she helped me a lot in my first year,
Mm-hmm.
and I was indeed very lucky.
Yeah, yeah. From my experiences, you are an, a very active person. You attended to a lot of social activities, and then you organize different events for international students, also for local students as well. So, did you find is it hard to make friends with international students and especially local students?
Um, to me, I think it was only at the beginning when I
Mm,
felt in the first year only. So when I first came, to be honest, I was struggling with communicating with people, with everyone.
mm,
My English wasn't bad. It
mm.
wasn't bad. In Vietnam, I was really confident with my English, but then when I only until I came to the UK, when I talked to people, when I went into my first class, I could only understand like 50% of what they say, to be
Mm,
honest.
mm,
Uh, I was really scared, and all I did was just focusing on studying and just try to talk to as many people as possible. And and I think this is something that everyone would feel too. Like we will see some kind of distance, like the culture differences,
mm.
and we'll find a bit hard to make friends. But I think it was because of me, because I was kind of introvert back then. I wasn't this extrovert.
I couldn't believe that.
But back then I was and I was very scared of making friends. I was very scared of talking to them because I was afraid of like whether, like I thought, would they would they understand me? Like, is there any words that I say that it's wrong? Do I sound weird to them? But then I think I was very lucky. I was lucky enough to meet lots of good friends and people, great teachers in college who helped me a lot. And I was really lucky. Like I had a friend who I met right on the on my first month, like on the second day in college.
Hmm.
She Asian culture. She
Oh
loves
wow. Yeah.
she's British, but she loves Asian culture. She loves K-pop, and she was the one who approached me. So
Mm,
when I was at my when I was so afraid to talk to people, she was the one who came to me and make friends with me. And then I had some friends. She helped me with that. So I had to say I was really lucky. But if you ask to answer your question, do I have any difficulties in making friends, especially local people? Then yes, I did. But
mm.
everything will be better and you'll make friends. And people like English people, I have to say, they are very, very friendly.
Yeah, they're very friendly, right? Yeah, I agree. So, so I think the difficulty may be at the beginning, as you said, but when you become their friend, they really helpful, and they just um, like us. Like I don't see any differences between local student and also international student. So I would say, but you are really lucky to have a friend, a local friend, in the second day you in the UK. Yeah, so probably it's because your personality. That's why she approached you.
Maybe I looked cute back then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I can imagine that your college is among one of the colleges that have a lot of local students, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I actually went to a public school,
Mm,
not school. So public school is where all the local people, all the local students go to. So
yeah.
I was one of the rare international students.
Yeah.
And for Asian student, we only had around 3 people. So me,
Oh,
I'm the only Vietnamese in the college,
wow.
and there were 2 Koreans in my college, but then other than that, nobody. So um, I
Was
actually
she
made
good?
yeah, it was really good. So
Yeah.
it was hard to make friends because you are like, I was like a very like, I feel like I was some kind of rare species in in at the first, but then it was really good for me to like learn English and to learn the new culture. It was nice. It was nice.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because I talked with a number of A-level students who study at boarding school, and for boarding school or private school, most of them are international students coming from China, Vietnam, and other countries. So they don't have a lot of opportunity to make friends with local students and to learn about British culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good decision then. Yeah. So we both live in Nottingham. I know you in Nottingham, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, which is quite far from the capital city. It takes us around 2 hours to go to London, and people usually said that as an international student, if you don't live in London, you will feel very sad and lonely because there are not a lot of activity happening, in small city. Actually, Nottingham is not a small city, but still, it cannot compare to London. So, what do you think about that opinion?
Um, to be honest, to me, I don't experience that. I don't agree with that because I really enjoy my life in Nottingham. To be honest, I
Hmm.
really enjoy. I love London. I agree with them that London is very exciting, lots of things to do in London compared to Nottingham. But I prefer the life in Nottingham more.
Hmm.
London is somewhere that I would go if I want to hang out. I would love to live there to hang out, to have fun, to party, to go.
Yeah.
But to live in Nottingham was to me was enough. It
Mm.
was it was affordable.
Yep.
London was expensive. London, it's so expensive. It's like three times double the price of Nottingham. So first of all, Nottingham was very affordable to me. Second is that I think it's big enough and it's
Mm.
also small enough. Like everything is so compact. You still have a shopping mall. You still have the park. You still have every brand that you want to look for, like Zara, all of the clothing like Zara
Yeah.
or Next, Marks and Spencer, Debenhams, like everything is there. Like you
Yeah.
need to go anywhere far to like find those stuff. And they've got good restaurants. They've
Mm.
got Vietnamese restaurant.
Yeah. A number of Vietnamese restaurants.
Got good sushi. We've
Yeah.
got bubble teas. We even have like three brands of bubble teas in Nottingham. Like in just such a small city, you've got so many choices.
Yeah.
So to me, like living in Nottingham is very nice and it's peaceful. To me, it's very
Mm.
peaceful. It's easy to travel, and especially like in Nottingham, you can like travel everywhere because it's in the middle of in England, right?
Mm.
You
Mm.
can go south, you can go up to the north, go to the west, or like everywhere. Still
Yeah.
very convenient for me. And I think another thing is that in Nottingham we have a very big Vietnamese community,
Yeah.
and I didn't feel lonely at all. And
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
been during Tate holiday, which is a season where people would normally feel sad and would cry because of missing home. But to me, it was really fun because we had a lot of Vietnamese students and I lived with Vietnamese people. We gathered and we cooked dinner together, we still hang out. So I was maybe again, I was really lucky that I didn't feel lonely at all. And I
Yeah.
really life in Nottingham. And you are not scared of getting bombed.
That's a very good point.
There will be
Yeah.
a you will get bombed.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, let's check.
No, no, you're right. You're right. I mean, Nottingham is large enough to provide you a variety of choices, but it is small enough for you to get to know people and to have good friendship. I would say the Vietnamese society that they're so strong and helpful. They helped me a lot during my time living in Nottingham, and right now I still appreciate all of the friends I make in Nottingham. And I don't feel lonely at all during the time living there. So yeah, I agree. Yes, living in London will provide you more opportunity for part-time job, I would say, for entertainment. However, I think living in Nottingham gives me more time to make good friends and also to focus on my study as well as a PhD student.
Hey, if I stayed in London, I would have go shopping like every day, thousands of pounds. No,
Yeah.
I don't have that, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of distractions in London.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. So talking about destruction, I know you were from one of the activity organized by Vietnamese Society in Nottingham. Set it up, right? Where you are one of the main singer, and then later you attended many other activity like that, social activities. Like I remember that you organized different events sponsored by Vicentric to showcase Vietnamese culture with international students and local people. So I'm curious, how can you find the time to organize those activity and to be a part of so many social events? How can you balance between your study and social life?
Um, so I think and time management is the key. And I am a very organized person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love deadlines.
Okay.
Very weird to say, but I love deadlines. Not assignment deadline though.
Yeah, I intend to say so.
Not assignment
Yeah.
deadline. I'm so fed up with it. But I mean, I love deadlines. Like if I have a goal or I want to do something, I will set a deadline for it. So like if I say I want to film 2 videos, I will set a deadline that this week, this time I have to film it. Otherwise, I will have to move it to some other time. Like I have to squeeze my schedule. So to me, balancing between a student life and a university work,
Mm,
sorry, between my social life and my uni work, um, it's not too hard for me because I am very organized and I set my time table. So, for example, if I have to go to work, if I have to go to uni in the morning, then I will set my time in the afternoon to do my homework. And then the whole evening time, I will do whatever I like
mm,
filming, and then I edit. I will try to edit a video by that night so that I could upload it in the
mm,
day following, and it just keep doing like that. And it was because also I think it's also because I enjoy my social life. I love
mm.
what I did. So for example, people might say, oh, after like a whole day studying, you might be very tired. You wouldn't want to do anything. Would just go to.
Yeah.
But to me, it's different because I really enjoy what I do. I love my social life. I love meeting people. I love organizing activities. I love making music. So at the evening, I will still have the energy to do those.
Mm, mm.
So yeah, I think those are the 2 tips. First, you have to organize your time, have a timetable, stay with your deadline.
Yeah.
Second is that you have to find a thing that you love so
Mm,
that you balance it with your uni life. And to me, at the end of the day, I think we have to balance our social life in order to have a good student life. Sorry, no, you have to have a good social life in order to be effective and to be productive in your work life.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally agree. I totally agree. And especially for the video making process, that is something I need to learn from you. Because sometimes I have excuses that okay, this week I'm too busy. So yeah, yeah.
It's when you need to find an easier way for you to do so that you don't get fed up with
Mm,
it.
yeah.
Don't old, but find something easy and something convenient for you. I could give you some application, like a mobile application. It could help you faster.
All right. It would be very helpful. Yeah, yeah. Okay, back to the UK learning journey. Do you have any advice for international students who consider studying in the UK? So anything they need to prepare before coming here to study?
Yeah, I do have some advice. Before they come here to the UK, I think what they need to do is that no, give me a second.
Okay, yeah, take your time.
Which my advice? What is my advice? I think maybe it's to prepare yourself. Like
Okay.
the first of all, is the English, of course.
Mm.
You have to add a good English, but bear in mind you will still have some difficulties in communication, and don't be scared. Don't be too shocked if you don't understand anything from them. Because they will be using a lot of slang word, and but that is something you can learn. So be aware of that. Prepare your English the best that you can, and then keep learning when you were there. When you are there, that's sorry. And tip is that prepare some Vietnamese food. If you cannot find like a good place to find the good food that you want, like maybe ruốc, ruốc, chả bông.
Yeah, yeah.
It was somebody like who cannot cook. And
Hmm.
then the thing is, to be honest, I think that is the two most important thing. The, um, don't be afraid and keep enjoying, keep learning while you're there. Don't scared of too many things because English people, they are very nice.
Yeah,
Environment, I think it might be difficult before, but now I think we've got a lot of communities who can help you. There are good contacts on social media, and a good thing is that now is the internet of thing. Sorry, not
yeah,
internet 4.0, web 4.0 already, and you can find all kind of information now on Google, and there will always be people who are around the world who can help you with the information. So don't be afraid, just go. Really,
yeah.
on the way, just keep learning and experience the most of your life there.
Yeah, yeah. And you won't regret it, I think.
To be honest, you won't regret it. People are so lovely. And I have one more advice, to be honest, but this is for people who are staying in the UK.
Mm,
Play hard. No, sorry, work hard, but also play hard.
yeah.
I study very hard, to be
Mm,
honest. I was very like a good student. I
mm,
spent time to study. I also participate in activities, but I would like to go travel more.
mm.
Travel, please go travel as much as you can, because when you go back to Vietnam, you will regret it if you are.
Yeah, that that's in my advice as well. Because like myself right now, when I start working, I couldn't find a time for traveling, and even I couldn't enjoy traveling as I used to. Back to the time I studied, so because there are a lot of there like a lot of burden, life burden that prevents me from enjoying life. So yeah, play hard and travel as much as you can.
You stay in England, it's very easy to travel to Europe, right?
Yeah, 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 that's right. That's correct. Yeah. Okay, Hannah, thank you very much again for accepting my invitation, for being here and sharing your experiences with other students. Thank you. I really appreciate uh, your uh, uh, your talk today, for being a part of my journey. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me.
Thank you, and good luck to your future plan. Right, wherever you are in Vietnam, or even you choose to move to another city or another country. Good luck with everything.
Thank you. And I'd like to say good luck to you too. It's very nice to be talking to you today after like years, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I'll see you soon in the UK.
Yeah, see you soon.